Hello there, fellow coin enthusiasts and collectors. Welcome back to the channel World Rare Coins, where we dive deep into the world of rare and valuable coins that could be worth a small fortune. From hidden gems that could be worth a fortune to little-known coins with a rich history, we'll explore it all. And if you're new to our channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on any of our exciting discoveries. And now grab your magnifying glasses and let's start our today's video. On Top 1 today, we have an exciting topic that could very well lead to an incredible discovery in your coin collection, the 2001 North Carolina quarter dollar. Now, I know what you might be thinking. A quarter from 2001? What makes this coin so special? Well, if you're a seasoned collector or a newbie just starting to explore the world of rare coins, this is one you definitely don't want to overlook. The 2001 North Carolina quarter dollar is part of the 50-state quarters program, a series that was introduced by the U.S. Mint in 1999. The program was designed to honor each of the 50 states in the Union by featuring unique designs that represent the history, culture, and identity of each state. The North Carolina quarter was the 12th quarter in this landmark series, released in 2001, and it holds a significant place in American numismatic history. Before we dive into why this coin is so valuable, let's take a moment to appreciate the design of the 2001 North Carolina quarter. The reverse side of the coin features an image that pays homage to North Carolina's rich history and culture. The design depicts the first flight at Kitty Hawk, a historical event that took place in 1903 when the Wright brothers, Orville and Wilbur Wright, successfully flew the first powered, heavier-than-air aircraft. This achievement in aviation is a cornerstone of American innovation and is proudly commemorated on this quarter. The design also includes a representation of the plane's wings, with a banner that reads First Flight, along with the inscription North Carolina to signify the state it honors. This simple yet powerful design symbolizes the spirit of discovery, progress, and freedom that North Carolina, and America as a whole, holds dear. The North Carolina quarter is part of a limited series of state-themed quarters that were only issued during the year of release, making these coins highly collectible. The 50-state quarters program was a huge success, and millions of people collected these quarters, hoping to find rare and valuable specimens. But like most large-scale coin series, only a few will ever make it to the ranks of the truly rare and valuable SO. What makes the 2001 North Carolina quarter dollar stand out from the rest of the series? Well, there are a few factors that can contribute to its rarity and worth, making it a sought-after coin for collectors. The first is its minting error potential. Many of the quarters from the 50-state quarters program were produced in large quantities, which means that errors during the minting process weren't uncommon. These errors, like double strikes, misprints, or off-center designs, can make a coin far more valuable than its face value. If you happen to find a 2001 North Carolina quarter with one of these errors, you might have a coin that could be worth much more than you expected. Another factor that contributes to the coin's value is its condition. Most of these quarters were circulated and used in everyday transactions, so they tend to show signs of wear and tear. But if you happen to find one in mint state or uncirculated condition, it could be worth significantly more than just a few dollars. Coins that have been well preserved, without scratches, dents, or discoloration, are highly sought after by collectors, and they can fetch much higher prices in the market. Now, you might be wondering how much the 2001 North Carolina quarter is really worth. The value can vary depending on a few factors, such as the coin's condition and whether it has any minting errors. A coin that is well worn from circulation might only fetch a few dollars, but that's not the case for an uncirculated or error coin. If you find a pristine example of this quarter, or one with an interesting minting error, the value could be far higher than you might expect. So, what's the final value of this rare and beautiful coin? If you have a 2001 North Carolina quarter in perfect uncirculated condition, or if it has a rare minting error, the price could go as high as $57,000. Yes, you read that right, $57,000. That's a life-changing amount for something that, at first glance, might seem like just another coin from your pocket change. But the truth is, rare and uncirculated coins like this are valuable investments that can appreciate over time. The 2001 North Carolina quarter has become one of the most sought-after coins from the 50-state quarters program, and if you find one in excellent condition or with a minting error, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Now, How do you find a 2001 North Carolina quarter that could be worth this much? The best thing to do is to start by carefully examining your collection. Look for coins that have been stored properly in protective cases or holders to preserve their condition. If you have any quarters from this series, give them a close inspection. Pay attention to any signs of wear, discoloration, or scratches that might decrease the coin's value. And of course, if you spot any unusual minting errors, that's even better. If you're not sure whether your coin has a rare minting error or is in pristine condition, you can always take it to a professional numismatist or coin dealer for an appraisal. They can help you determine its value and whether it's worth holding on to for the long term. In conclusion, the 2001 North Carolina quarter dollar is far more than just a piece of change. It's a piece of American history that has the potential to be worth a significant amount of money. Whether you find a perfectly preserved example or one with an interesting minting error, this coin could be worth $57,000. So, take a good look at your coin collection. Who knows, you might just have a treasure hidden in your pocket. On top 2, we're diving into a fascinating piece of numismatic history, the 2002 Ohio quarter dollar. This particular coin is part of the 50-state quarters program and stands as a symbol of Ohio's unique contributions to American history. But, believe it or not, this coin holds more value than most people realize, and it could be hiding right under your nose, perhaps even in your coin jar. If you're new to the world of coin collecting, you might not know much about the 50-state quarters program. Introduced by the U.S. Mint in 1999, the program honored each of the 50 states with a unique quarter design that reflected the state's history, culture, and heritage. Over the course of the program, the U.S. Mint released one quarter for each state, and these became a huge part of American culture in the early 2000s. The 2002 Ohio quarter is part of this collection and was released in 2002, making it one of the early coins in the series. Ohio holds a special place in American history, and its quarter features a design that celebrates its rich contributions to the nation's development. The 2002 Ohio quarter showcases an image of an American bald eagle flying over a shield with a banner reading Ohio across it. This design represents the state's strength, its commitment to protecting liberty, and its rich legacy as the birthplace of aviation, as well as the first state to join the Union after the original 13 colonies. The bold imagery of the eagle soaring over the shield is a perfect representation of Ohio's resilience and place in American history. So, why does this particular coin matter? Why are collectors so interested in the 2002 Ohio quarter? The first reason is its connection to history. Coins from the 50-state quarters program are considered important pieces of American numismatic heritage because they commemorate historical moments and figures from each state. The Ohio quarter, like all the state quarters, is more than just currency. It's a snapshot of the culture and events that shaped the state. However, what really sets the 2002 Ohio quarter apart from the rest is its potential for rarity and value. Although the U.S. Mint produced millions of these quarters for circulation, a select few have become highly sought after by collectors due to their exceptional condition or minting errors. If you find one of these quarters that's in uncirculated condition, free from any scratches, dents, or discoloration, you're in for a treat. Coins in mint state or uncirculated condition are always more valuable because they've been preserved in perfect form. Another reason the 2002 Ohio quarter is so interesting is that it was issued at a time when the U.S. Mint was still perfecting its techniques. As a result, a few coins were released with unique minting errors, making them rare and highly collectible. These errors could include things like double strikes, misaligned dies, or off-center designs, and they add to the overall intrigue of the coin. When it comes to collecting, the rare and unexpected errors are what drive collectors to spend big money on certain pieces. So, if you find a 2002 Ohio quarter with a minting flaw, you could be holding a coin that's worth far more than face value. So, how much is the 2002 Ohio quarter worth? If you happen to have one of these quarters in pristine condition or with an interesting minting error, the value could be far higher than you might expect. While most of these quarters are worth only a few dollars, a quarter in excellent, uncirculated condition or one with a rare error can fetch a staggering price. And now, the big reveal. A 2002 Ohio quarter in mint state condition, or with a unique minting error, can be worth up to $53,000. Yes, you read that right, $53,000 for a quarter. This is not your typical pocket change. And it just goes to show how much value can be hidden in coins you may have overlooked before. If you've been collecting quarters or just happen to have some in your collection, it's worth taking a closer look at your 2002 Ohio quarters. Even if the coin isn't in perfect condition, you might still find one that's worth more than you initially thought. And if you're one of the lucky few who have a rare minting error coin, you could be sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it. Now, you might be wondering, how do I identify a quarter that could be worth $53,000? The best way to start is by inspecting the coin closely. Look for any signs of wear, such as scratches or discoloration, that might decrease the value. If the coin is in perfect, uncirculated condition, it's definitely worth holding on to. Also, pay attention to any unique flaws or errors in the design. Minting errors are often subtle, but they can make all the difference in determining the coin's value. If you're unsure about whether your 2002 Ohio quarter is worth a significant amount, it's always a good idea to take it to a professional numismatist or coin dealer for an appraisal. They can help you assess its condition, identify any errors, and give you an accurate valuation based on current market trends. In conclusion, the 2002 Ohio quarter is much more than just a piece of currency. It's a collectible treasure that has become increasingly valuable over time. If you have one of these quarters in excellent condition, or with a rare minting error, it could be worth a small fortune. And who knows, that coin jar or coin collection you've been holding on to might just contain a $53,000 gem. So, the next time you come across a 2002 Ohio quarter, don't just toss it aside. Take a closer look, and you might just have a valuable piece of history on your hands. On top 3, we're diving deep into the 2006 Nebraska quarter dollar, a coin from the 50-state quarters program that's captivated the hearts of collectors and history lovers alike. You might not think much of it at first, but this coin has a fascinating backstory and could be worth far more than its face value, if you know what to look for. The 50-state quarters program, which began in 1999, was one of the most popular and ambitious coin initiatives ever undertaken by the U.S. Mint. It celebrated the unique histories and cultures of each of the 50 states, releasing a new quarter each year. Nebraska's quarter, which was issued in 2006, is the 37th coin in the series. And while Nebraska might not always be in the spotlight, this quarter has certainly earned its place in the hearts of collectors. The design of the 2006 Nebraska quarter is rich with symbolism. It features a depiction of the Chimney Rock, an iconic geological formation that has been a landmark for travelers since the 19th century. Chimney Rock was particularly significant for pioneers heading westward along the Oregon Trail. The image is beautifully detailed, with the rock rising high against the plains of Nebraska, symbolizing both the state's natural beauty and its historical importance. The design also includes a small depiction of a covered wagon, adding another layer of historical depth to the coin. But why should you care about this particular quarter? What makes the 2006 Nebraska quarter more than just another coin in your pocket? The answer lies in the rarity and condition of the coin. While millions of these quarters were released into circulation, very few have survived in mint state condition. Coins that are still in unblemished, uncirculated condition are always worth more than those that have been worn down from years of handling and use. If you have a 2006 Nebraska quarter that has been carefully preserved, you might be sitting on a valuable treasure point. One of the most exciting aspects of this coin is that, like many coins in the 50-state quarters program, it has become an attractive target for collectors looking for rarities or minting errors. Minting errors are a significant part of the world of numismatics, and they can dramatically increase the value of a coin. Errors like off-center strikes, double strikes, or even incorrect metal mixtures can transform an ordinary coin into something extraordinary and highly valuable. If you happen to come across a 2006 Nebraska quarter with one of these minting errors, you could have something truly unique in your collection. Now, let's talk numbers. The value of a 2006 Nebraska quarter can vary significantly depending on its condition, rarity, and whether it has any minting errors. If you have a standard circulation quarter, it might not be worth much beyond its face value. However, if you happen to own a mint state example, especially one that's well preserved, its value could increase significantly. For coins in unimpressive condition, you might only be able to sell them for a couple of dollars. But for those in pristine, mint condition, the value can go up exponentially. Now, for the ultimate kicker. If your 2006 Nebraska quarter is in perfect uncirculated condition or has a rare minting error, it could be worth a small fortune. Imagine holding on to a coin that is worth $47,000. Yes, you read that right. A 2006 Nebraska quarter, in the right condition, could fetch $47,000. In the world of coin collecting, that's a truly impressive amount of money for a quarter, and it just goes to show how much hidden value can be found in seemingly ordinary coins. If you've got a collection of coins from the 50-state quarters program, it's worth taking a closer look at the 2006 Nebraska quarter to see if it has any of the traits that make it a rare find. And even if your quarter doesn't have a minting error, a high-grade uncirculated coin can still fetch a hefty price. But how do you know if your 2006 Nebraska quarter is worth more than just a few dollars? Well, start by examining its condition. Is it still shiny and flawless, or does it have noticeable wear? The more well-preserved it is, the more valuable it will be. Additionally, keep an eye out for minting errors, as mentioned earlier. Even the smallest of flaws, like a misaligned design or an off-center strike, can make the coin stand out among others and increase its value dramatically. If you're unsure about whether your 2006 Nebraska quarter could be worth $47,000, it's always a good idea to reach out to a professional numismatist or a coin dealer. They can help you assess its condition, check for any minting errors, and give you a more accurate valuation based on current market trends. In conclusion, the 2006 Nebraska quarter is a prime example of how a seemingly ordinary piece of currency can hold far more value than you might expect. With its rich historical design, its connection to the 50-state quarters program, and the potential for rare minting errors, this quarter is a valuable find for any collector. So, if you happen to have one of these coins tucked away in your collection, or if you find one in your change, take a moment to check its condition. It might just be worth more than you think. $47,000 to be exact. On Top 4, we're diving into the world of rare and valuable quarters, focusing on a coin that stands out for both its historical significance and stunning design. The 2014 Arches National Park Quarter. Now, you might think a quarter is just another coin, but when it comes to the 2014 Arches Quarter, there's more than meets the eye. As part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which ran from 2010 to 2021, this particular quarter showcases the beauty of one of America's most breathtaking natural landmarks, Arches National Park in Utah. The America the Beautiful Quarters program was launched to celebrate the rich diversity of the United States national parks and other natural and historical sites. Each year, a new quarter was released featuring a design that highlights the beauty and importance of these places. The 2014 Arches Quarter was the 23rd coin released in the series and honors Arches National Park, a place famous for its stunning rock formations and iconic arches, including the well-known Delicate Arch. The design of the 2014 quarter features an image of Delicate Arch, the natural sandstone arch that has become the symbol of the park and one of the most recognizable landmarks in the American West. The arch is depicted in a way that captures both its scale and elegance, with the surrounding desert landscape stretching out in the background. The design beautifully reflects the grandeur of this natural wonder, with the inscription Arches and the year 2014 at the bottom, along with the words Utah and E Pluribus Unum, the motto of the United States. This coin is not just a piece of currency. It's a tribute to one of the most visually stunning natural parks in the country. So, what makes the 2014 Arches Quarter such an interesting piece for collectors? For one, it's a part of a limited edition series that celebrates the natural beauty of America. These coins were made in relatively high numbers, so you might think that they wouldn't be all that rare. But here's where the real value comes in. Over time, certain coins from the series, especially those in excellent condition or with minting errors, have become much more valuable than their face value. One of the most important factors in determining a coin's value is its condition. Coins that have been carefully preserved, kept in protective cases, and shielded from the wear and tear of circulation are much more valuable to collectors than those that have been passed through hands over the years. A 2014 Arches Quarter in mint condition, free of scratches, discoloration, or damage, is already worth more than a coin that's been in daily use. But what really gets collectors excited are the minting errors. Errors during the minting process are rare, but when they do happen, they can make a coin significantly more valuable. A misaligned strike, a double strike, or a missing design element can increase the rarity of a coin and make it a hot commodity on the market. These error coins are often sold at auctions for substantial amounts, as they are seen as unique, one-of-a-kind treasures that no one else can own. You might be wondering, how much could a 2014 Arches quarter be worth? Well, the value of this coin depends largely on its condition and whether it contains any minting errors. For a regular, well-circulated quarter, you're probably looking at just a few dollars. But if your 2014 Arches quarter is in uncirculated condition, with no visible wear or damage, the price can increase significantly. Coins from the America the Beautiful Quarters program, especially those with stunning designs and historical significance, are highly sought after. And for those in pristine or error condition, their value can skyrocket. Believe it or not, if you have a perfect, uncirculated example of the 2014 Arches quarter, or even better, one with a rare minting error, it could be worth $44,000. Yes, you heard that right, $44,000 for a single quarter. This is the type of money that could turn your collection into a small fortune. So, before you dismiss that old quarter sitting in your drawer, it might be worth taking a closer look now. If you're wondering how to check if your 2014 Arches quarter might be one of these rare finds, start by inspecting the coin closely. Look for any imperfections in the design, such as misaligned strikes, doubled images, or unusual wear patterns. A professional numismatist or coin dealer can help you assess its value and determine if it's a rare error coin or simply a high-grade specimen that could fetch a higher price. The 2014 Arches quarter isn't just a symbol of a beautiful national park. It's a reminder of how history and nature intertwine in the world of numismatics. This coin represents America's natural heritage, and for collectors, that's something worth holding on to. If you find a 2014 Arches quarter in your pocket change or in your coin collection, don't overlook it. Take a moment to check its condition, and you might just find that it holds a lot more value than you thought. And remember, if it's in mint condition or has one of those rare minting errors, it could very well be worth $44,000. On Top 5, we're diving into the world of rare and valuable U.S. quarters, specifically the 2018 Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore Quarter. This particular coin is a gem in the America the Beautiful Quarters program, and it might be worth a lot more than you think. So, stick around as we explore the history, design, and value of this stunning coin. You may have seen the Pictured Rocks quarter before, but did you know this coin can be worth a small fortune? While it might seem like just another modern quarter to the untrained eye, for collectors, it's a piece of American history. This quarter, released in 2018, is the 41st coin in the America the Beautiful Quarters program, a series that started in 2010 to commemorate the natural beauty and cultural landmarks of the United States. Each coin showcases a different national park or site, and the Pictured Rocks quarter is no exception. Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore, located along the stunning northern shoreline of Michigan's Upper Peninsula, is famous for its towering sandstone cliffs, pristine beaches, and crystal-clear waters of Lake Superior. The park's breathtaking scenery, especially the Pictured Rocks cliffs, has been a beloved landmark for nature lovers, photographers, and outdoor enthusiasts for years. These cliffs are known for their vibrant colors, which come from minerals such as iron, copper, and manganese, giving the rock formations a striking appearance of reds, greens, and yellows. The design of the 2018 Pictured Rocks quarter captures the natural beauty of this national lakeshore perfectly. On the reverse of the coin, you'll find a detailed depiction of the Pictured Rocks cliffs with a small boat in the foreground. The image represents the majestic landscape and the peaceful, serene experience of visiting the park. Above the cliffs, the words Pictured Rocks are inscribed, along with Michigan and E Pluribus Unum, the official motto of the United States. This beautifully crafted design serves as a tribute to one of America's most beautiful and unspoiled natural landmarks. Now, you might be wondering, what makes the 2018 Pictured Rocks quarter so special in terms of value? Well, like many of the America the Beautiful quarters, it was minted in large quantities, so you might think it's not worth much. But, as with all coins, the value lies in its condition and any potential minting errors. While most of these quarters were widely circulated and are not worth more than face value, a Pictured Rocks quarter in mint condition, meaning it has no signs of wear or damage, can fetch a much higher price. Collectors and investors alike are always on the lookout for coins that have been carefully preserved, and the 2018 Pictured Rocks quarter is no exception. The condition of the coin plays a massive role in determining its market value. If you happen to have a 2018 pictured rocks quarter that has been kept in pristine, uncirculated condition, it could be worth significantly more than the standard quarter. Coins like this are often graded by professionals using a scale from 1 to 70, with coins receiving a higher grade being more valuable. A graded MS, 65 or higher, could easily increase the price of the coin, especially if it's a rare example. But here's where it gets even more exciting: minting errors. When a coin is struck improperly, it creates a unique, one-of-a-kind error that can make the coin far more valuable than its face value. A double die, misaligned strike, or blemish can all turn an ordinary quarter into a highly sought-after piece. If you happen to come across a 2018 pictured rocks quarter with a minting flaw, it could skyrocket in value. What about rare examples that have no defects but were released in small batches? Well, these could also carry a hefty price tag, especially for collectors looking to complete their America the Beautiful set or add unique coins to their collection. The fact that this coin celebrates a national park gives it added cultural significance, which only adds to its appeal in the eyes of collectors and numismatists. So, how much could a 2018 pictured rocks quarter be worth? If you've got one in mint condition or one with a rare minting error, the value could be quite impressive. In fact, a perfectly preserved example of the 2018 pictured rocks quarter, or one with a rare error, could fetch as much as $40,000. That's right, $40,000 for a single 2018 pictured rocks quarter. It's hard to believe that something as small and unassuming as a quarter could be worth so much. But in the world of numismatics, this type of find is a dream come true for collectors. So, before you toss that 2018 pictured rocks quarter into your spare change jar, take a closer look. It might just be the valuable treasure you never knew you had. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins, be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on any of our future coin discoveries. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting!